there, Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to be creating this super cool spooky card. This was designed by my friend Deb Valder. Super, super cool. You're gonna love this funky technique. Let's get started. For this card, we'll start with our base. I'll be using the Spiderweb Big Shot Impressions folder. I love this. I use it on everything. I'm thinking about how to use this for Christmas decorations. Putting a piece of black cardstock inside, sandwich between two cutting pads. Place that on tab 1 of the multi-purpose cutting platform and crank it through. And when you open it up, love it! So I've got some of Stampin' Up's old olive satin ribbon, a little bit of snail adhesive. I'm just going to attach this to the bottom of the spider web. And then I've got a smaller little piece here that I'm just going to run through and tie once, creating a faux knot. Comes out perfect every time. Then you can use some snail again to attach that panel to an old olive card base. So the ribbon and the base just blend perfectly together. Next we'll be taking the dark and dreary stamp set. Whoa! Is that a good evil laugh? I'm just going to take the candles, stamp them in black on white. I'll be coloring this in with 3 Stampin' Right markers from Stampin' Up, Daffodil Delight, Marina Mist, and Sahara Sand. We'll be using the brush tip end. I'm going to start with the candles and I'm going to color a circle around the candles, and I'm intentionally going outside the edge so it looks like they're flickering. I'm going to take Marina Mist on just the edge of the candle. I'm not actually coloring in the entire candle. And Sahara Sand on the edge of the candle holders. Take a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Punch that out. Using the same circle punch, I'm going to punch 2 holes from a sticky cut sheet. These won't punch all the way through with the punch. What I did was I just got it started, and then just take your scissors to trim out the rest. This does not have to be perfectly cut. You're not going to see this circle. So I'll set these aside for 1 sec. A 1.5 by 11 inch strip of Concord Crush. I'm going to take my Stampin' Up paper cutter, fold out my arm, and I'll be using the scoring blade, which is the black one, because I don't actually want to cut this all the way down. So I'm just moving this out 1/4 inch scoring every single time. Using my measurements up here on top. When it's done, your sheet will look like this, and then you just want to fold those score lines back and forth like an accordion. So once you have your accordion all folded, take one of these sticky punch circles. Now these are sticky on both sides, and they have a protective backing, and the red part is protective. Gonna stick that right in the center of the web. Press it down good, and then peel off the red protective backing. Using a scrap from the sticky cut sheet, I'm just gonna cut a little piece off and stick it right on the edge. This will be our finisher. What you're gonna do is create a circle in the middle and fan out the edges, just pressing down the center so it sticks to that sticky circle. And then when you get to the edge, peel off the top of that little sticky panel and attach. Isn't that awesome? I love it. All right, now we're gonna come back to our circle with the candles. Another sticky circle to the back of that. I found it easiest to peel back a little teaser strip there and take an old backing and just hold that on there for now. By doing that, it'll make it easier to peel off in the end. Okay, next I'm gonna take some Crystal Effects and squeeze a nice thick ring around the edge, and then carefully lift this up, peel off that back. Now I'm gonna take some black chunky glitter essentials. Normally I would use my powder pal tray, but it seems to be missing today, so I'm going to use a piece of copy machine paper. Pour that chunky glitter right over that. Siphon back into the jar. Press this right down on top. It's going to take a little while for that Crystal Effects to dry, so careful not to touch that while you're pressing. Isn't that awesome? So super cool. One more thing. Gotta have the rhinestone jewels. I love these. I'm going to pull one right out, stick it right on our candle holder. Isn't that super cool? Be sure to visit my blog for tons more holiday ideas and samples. Thanks for joining me today.